riding in my feet. You really have to see. Oh, you really have to see it. Hi. So a full face of Primark makeup to do, guys. Let's get straight into it. I'm gonna do my brows as... Right, let's get started. So I am gonna put the Got To Be Glued in my brows as per usual. I've not found anything else that works like this product. Other brow products are nice, but this just is the supreme of everything. I just love it. I'm just using my glasses to keep my hair on my face. My hair's brand new, guys. I've never mentioned it, but look at my hair. So I'm just going to pop this in my brows as per usual. I've also used the Molly May new spray. That spray that she's just come out with on my face and on my chest today. And it's looking really nice and fresh. And I'm very happy with how it's laid on my skin. Like, it's not really grabbed a hold of anything. I feel like Primark makeup since the last time I did it has just evolved so much. And there's so many more products now. I've been trying to get my hands on some of the products. I've got some new products and I've got some ones that are just obviously they continuously sell. I've got a new eyeshadow palette, so yeah, I'm guessing you guys will be very excited about that because I kept using that nude one that you couldn't buy anymore. So I'm going to show you that in a second because we're going to start off with eyes today. I like starting off with the eyes. Even if I was starting off with skin though, I'd always do my brows first because this literally gets everywhere when I do this. I just use the concealers as an eye base. So the concealers that I have from Primark are the Brightening Radiant Under Eye Concealer. I have them in 132 Neutral, which is the lightest, 213-1, which is the medium colour, and then I have one that's dark for like contouring, like cream liquid bronzer, which is 512 Neutral. So I'm going to start off with using the medium shade that I've got, so the 213, and I'm just going to put that on. I love the wand of this, by the way. Look at that. You can see it's like a little doe foot. It's like a tiny little concealer. It's not too big either, but the consistency is kind of like medium. It's not too thick. A lot of people have been saying that this is like the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I can see the similarities, but obviously it just is a tinier bottle. So underneath the brow with this and just use it as an eye base, so I'm just going to blend it in. And just get a little, I like to take a little brush and just like pat it in. The dark concealer, and I go in the crease area just to deepen it up to start off with. I'm just going to take that big brush that we've just used. In fact, I will zoom in because I know that you guys have like, zoom in Hannah, zoom in! That in. Just so it looks like you've got something there already, like just something. It's just a little different. You can skip the step, but it's like a lazy step. Like it just makes your brown eyeshadow just blend in better, I think. So, there we go. So it just gives a bit of something. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it 100%. It's just one thing I've started doing and I can't not do now. Okay, so you guys know that I love this new new Basics palette from Primark. Looks like this. You guys already know I love it. It was like £5, I'm guessing back in the day, or something, or £4.50. This is the new one, £5, and this is what it looks like inside. So it's very, 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 very similar to the nude Basics that I had. Let me just show you. Oh, I want it open. So very, very, very similar, as you can see. I'm just going to put it side by side. Slightly different, like this shade and that shade. That one's more sparkly in my opinion. And it's more like, I don't know, you'll be able to see how, this one's more like a brownie. Like these two at top look the same, but like this one is definitely different. They swapped that one out. These two might be the same. Those two are slightly different, almost the same. Again, same, and I think those two are the same as well. So I'm going to start off with this one here, which is like a creamy, warm colour. So let me start off with that one, a big blending brush, and I'm just going to pop that right where we pop in that concealer, so the dark concealer. So I'm going to pop that on. So I'm going to start off with something light. I'm not going to go too dark on the eyes today. I'm just going to show you guys what it looks like. I've already used this palette on TikTok and Instagram, and I went like heavy-ish. And I feel like, Hannah, you can't just do the same look again. You're going to have to do something different. So I'm going to put that all in the crease. And you can just see, it blends out fantastic. It does have quite a lot of kickback, as you can see there. So just be careful. It's like a nice medium. Like, I like my nudes to be less pigmented so I can build them up. And then my colours to be more pigmented, if that makes sense. Like, there's a happy medium in there where you want, like, your colours just need to be pigmented, because if they're not, it just makes everything harder, okay? It just does. But this is just, it's a really, really nice, not too much, not too little, fantastic. Go in with this shade. Oh, can you see me? Why has it gone so dark? I'm going to go in with this shade here on my crease, so really, really high up, like just higher than my crease. Like I said, I want it to be really like, you can see the difference. See, when I look back, can you see that I've got like a little curvature like above my crease? It's fantastic, so it just makes it so much easier for me. So I can just go right in up there and then round it down here. I'm gonna go for a round eye today. Like a classic, like an old school matte look, I always say this is it, like this is. Nice old school matte look. It's mental to think that I worked at MAC, guys, and then like that were years ago now. But a little bit of eczema on this eyelid, guys, so if it does look a bit more patchy like in the middle of my eye, that's why. I am making the video, guys. I'm making the video, the updated eye video. My eye reactions, don't hate me. I did film it, I did, and then the amount of like videos, I never said this on the last video, but the amount of videos that I filmed, and then I just didn't get around to editing them, and then it's been that long since I've edited, like since I filmed them, then I thought, oh, it's a little bit not relevant, like it's not relevant, like I need to film it now. Oh, this is just like one of them glams where it's just so, it's just so soft but so glam. Did I just say that? Should we do all matte or shimmer? I wanna do a shimmer because that's just me at heart. So those are the shimmers in the palette. That one is just fantastic. I'm gonna go in with this matte shade here. It's like a creamy shade. And all I'm gonna do is literally just pat it on the lid. I'll put too much on because I don't know if it's gonna look chalky. You can see a massive difference already, can't you? So I'm gonna get this mirror a bit closer to me so I can see what the hell I'm doing. That's a really nice matte colour, that though. It's not too white, like it's a nice creamy colour. For my skin tone anyways. That looks fantastic. Use a little tiny brush from Morphe, the Makeup by Ariel collection kind of thing. And then I'm going to go in with my HF Cosmetics, my favourite brush in the world. I'm going to go in with the darkest brown from the palette. I think you already know how I do this, but tap, tap, tap. I'm going to do like a half one, not a full one, just like a little cute thing. Like that, just a little, oh I love it, it looks so cute. I'm going to do it on the other eye. Just a little something. What is it, my obsession with a smoky liner is just, it's just, I don't think I'll ever not stop doing a smoky liner. I'll never stop, it's my addiction. Now I'm going to use our lightest colour to blend that out, just a little bit. On the HF Cosmetics HF10 brush, my absolute baby. Right, so I'm going to go slightly over it. Only slightly. And a little bit higher. Trying out some new lashes in this. They're not from Primark, but I did want to do a separate video. If you want a more in-depth video, let me know. I'm just going to try them out for the first time in front of you guys. These are from Tatty Lashes. These are their individual lashes, and you basically pop them underneath your lash. So this might be a good thing for people who have eye reactions, because it doesn't touch the skin, because I already stick it to my lashes, but on top, this is sticking it underneath. It's been around for like, what, a couple of years now, but it's like really like hit the market. Like a lot of brands have just like caught on to it basically. I'm gonna curl my lashes to start off with though, because I just feel like we need that curl. So I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is the Très Chic, and this is the Mon Chéri. So you can see that these are a lot thicker, they're a little bit thinner, and they have more natural ones as well. These are like the medium ones. This is the little Invisilash that it came with. Why is that camera just in that? Look how cute that is. So you put this on, and then you stick the lashes to it, and then you put this on after, and it will secure it. Let me pop this on first. I'm going to pop this cure on underneath. I don't know if you put it to the tip, but I have now. And then I'm going to grab my lash. I'm going to pop it on. And kind of like tap it on. Oh god, it looks so cute. You put it on by a little bit, I'm guessing. So I've got a little bit more on. And then I'm going to get another one of the 40mm and just see if I can go a bit closer. So if you can't see this, guys, I'm just trying to like make sure I do it right. Is it on? It's not on, it's stuck. So stick to this, honey. And then I'll press that. I'm going to wipe this every single time I use this though, so I keep getting the glue on it. Just slightly smaller. And just, sorry guys if you can't see this, I'm just tugging it on the eye, so I'm pressing it like up onto the eye. This is the most natural half lash I've ever done this. Like look how cute that looks. Zoom in a little bit more so you guys can see. There, and then I'm just going to tug it up like that. I always thought that these would look very, well, they feel like they're stabbing you when you close your eye. They're actually so cute. Like they're so like, let me zoom you out so you can see the effect. Because the difference. They're just such a natural lash, and obviously when you're looking down, or down, you can't see any of the lash band whatsoever, so they look like individual lashes. This actually saves you a lot of time. Oh my god, it looks so cute. Yeah, I'm going to keep it like that. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on the inner parts, just because I feel like we need something there. I'm just using any mascara, just to add a little bit of something. So you can just see. Oh my god, they're so cute. Oh, face products. I love this to death. This is the Bobbi Brown dupe. I think you've already heard about this, guys. This is the Vitamin Enriched Moisturizing Primer. I would say it is slightly different. It's not 100% the same, but it is quite close, guys. It's good for all skin types. It'd be very, very, very oily. I probably wouldn't recommend this, but oh my god, my lashes look fantastic. I'm just going to massage that all over the face. I'm actually going to take my makeup wipe and just go over the top of my brow, because we have got that got to be glued up there still. Lovely. So that is more like a moisturising primer. So I'm going to go in with a brand new primer next. It's more of like a primer foundation hybrid, it says. So this is the PS Flawless Glow Radiant Glow Primer Foundation Hybrid. It's enriched with can't say that, and vitamin E, so I can't say that word. This is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Flawless thing. I don't know what it's called. I should know what it's called, shouldn't I? So I'm just going to pop this on my skin. The applicator is fantastic. I have tried the collection one as well. The collection one's fantastic, but I love the colour of this one. Like you can just see it just matches my skin. Use a brush to blend it in now. You can use your fingers, but I'm going to use a brush and just blend that all in. It doesn't have a funny smell to it or anything. It just gives a really, really nice, natural, wet looking glow. Like there's no like, you'll be able to see for yourself, like, it's like you look at those models and they have that glow, and it's a specific glow, and this is that glow. Like it's just a lovely skin tint. You can see my skin's slightly like less patchy and stuff. It's got a little bit more of a tan to it. So that's why I went slightly dark. I went for the colour caramel. There is a dark one, but I just love how this looks on the skin. Like, look at that. To me, even in person, that looks fantastic. But to me, that, just on like a no makeup day, just wearing that, like obviously I would have no eyeshadow on, but it gives you that skin tint, and it gives you that glow, and it moisturises your skin as well. So I'm a big fan of this. It's £5 if you can find it. I'm going to use this. This is the matte foundation, natural medium coverage, matte finish and oil free. This is in the colour Toffee, but the only thing I do is I'll mix it with a lighter coverage foundation. This is the Ordinary one in the shade 2 light medium neutral, and this is literally so liquidy, like it's like water almost. Just don't like that consistency when it comes to my oily skin. Like, well, it's combination skin, but you get what I mean. So I'm just gonna pop that on, and I like to blend this in with a sponge, my handy dandy Morphe sponge, and just tap that in. I wish Primark would come out with more like brushes and stuff, because I've seen like they've got a whole wall of brushes, but like it's just very, I just feel like it's very basic still. I'm just gonna be out a little bit in fast, just so you can see me a little bit more. Look how lovely them lights look. Oh, fantastic. It's just so, I love this room. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna tap this in, and because I've already got that skin tint underneath, you don't need a lot of coverage. It's more like, just like a finishing product. This has got a lot of coverage to it anyways, in my opinion, but like, you don't need to use as much. I'm just gonna tap that in. And can you see my eyeshadow's coming to life now? Like, it looks fantastic. Concealer, I've already showed you guys, Brightening Radiant Under Eye Concealer, and this is in the shade, I'm going to use a 213, just a little bit of the 213 to start off with, using the opposite side of the sponge. But this is a really nice concealer. This is the best concealer I've found from Primark. Like, it's not full coverage, I won't lie to you, but it's like a nice medium coverage. Like, it's got the coverage, it's not like, it doesn't like some concealers you put on and it kind of like, it's washing away the coverage. I've just put the lighter one on in 132 neutral, just in the inner corner. But yeah, it's a good coverage. Like, it stays, it doesn't wash away. You'll know what I mean. Like, the coverage, the colour stays there, but it doesn't feel heavy. But you can just see, it's just like a really nice product. Like, the way they formulated this, it feels like something from NARS. That's why I always say, like, if you can find these concealers, I'd get them. I have 12 neutral one now, so I do love the one that Jordan Lipscomb uses, so the stick. I just like liquids because they're easier to work with, so I just literally pop this on. The wand on this is just fantastic, honestly. For like, how much is this? £3.50. How many like mils do you get? It just says 77.78 per 100 mils. I'd have to figure that out. Is that like, I'm guessing it's 5 mils. That's a rough guess. If I got that right, I'm really proud of myself. So I'm putting it on, and this is just literally to bronze it up, the foundation a little bit. It's not majorly darker than the foundation, but it is noticeably darker. You can just see where it is. But I don't like to use anything too dark. I just like a little bit of like a darker tint. Like, I don't want to use something ridiculously dark and then spend ages blending it out. It's not my style. I I like that for like more like a cream. I feel like cream products are just like cream and liquid products are easier when like cream contour and stuff. It's easier when it's like not too dark, because oh my god, I've got a bright itch on my nose. Yeah, I think it's easy. Oh my god, what is that? I've got a bright itch on my nose. What I was saying is I think it's easier when it's like lighter, because like it's just easier. Okay, I'm not gonna over explain. You know what I'm like, guys. Again, I don't have any face powders from Primark. I'm gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me. These are just good staples. I bloody love them. Oh, that's the wrong one. This is the HF Cosmetics brush. This is the HF15. It's my favourite under eye brush at the moment. It's fantastic. But yeah, like I just haven't found a powder from Primark that I love. I haven't actually like tried any out. I probably should do that, but do you know, you just look at something, you're like, no, I don't like you. So I'm just obsessed with this powder. But I do need to try one out. Everyone tells me like, oh, the translucent one or the one that's like the foundation one, but the light one will work same as this. But I'm like, I've got trust issues with powders. I really have. Like it took me ages to try this one, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I not try it sooner? I am that girl. I'm like, why did I not try it sooner? Like the Laura Mercier, the Laura Mercier powder. I didn't try it. That was fantastic. I didn't try it literally 2 years ago, and it's been out for years. Like a powder now, and just tap that on the skin. I'm gonna use this brush. This is the Lumi Cosmetics brush. It's one of their newer ones. It's so soft, and I'm gonna use the £1. You can't go wrong. Bronze Glow. This is in the shade Fearless. The shades are on the back here. So if you look at the shade, it'll be there. Because they have loads of different shades. You can see mine's battered. But for £1, I've heard a lot of people talk about these bronzers as well. They're just good. Like they're a good like pigmentation. They're not too harsh. Like I like to go for the lightest one. I mean, look at it next to my skin tone. It looks like a little bit like darker. That's what I mean. Like you can always build it up. That's just what I'm like with bronzer. I'm like, I'd rather build it up than put too much on and then be like, that's too dark. No. Bad experiences. But this is like £1, and it's like applying like this. Like you have to use the right brushes with your products, guys. I feel like the brushes I will always invest in, but products, if I know they can be cheaper, then I'm like, let me get a cheap product. I know it's gonna be the same. Like, this is Primark makeup. This is £1, and it's like the same as some of the like £25, £30 ones. Even 40 now. Like, things have gone up in price. I actually have 2 blushes, but this is the newest one I have. This is in the pink. Oh no! I've done it again. This is a cream blush, and I've put powder on my skin. I've used this once, and I put it on powdered skin again. Why do I forget about cream blush? I just move on so quickly. This is the cream blush. Lightweight cream blush with vitamin E. This is the shade. What's the shade? Is it on here? It's the pink one. This is like a bubblegum pink colour. When I looked, there was only 3 shades, and this is like the pinkest of the pink cream blush. I'm gonna have to put it over. No, I'm gonna put it on the back of my hand first. Right, so this is what it looks like. Oh my god, it looks so nice. It's like a bubblegum pink. I can't believe I'm putting this over powder again for the second time. Literally the only time I've used it is when I've got powder on. To be fair, it's a good test though, because it does go over powder's quite nice. I just put a little bit on, like, but I don't like to put it on top of the skin first. So I'm put it on the back of my hand and warm it up, and then get the brush on it. Or maybe let's try it on the brush, and then. So in fact, you can see it on the nose as well. We love a blush nose. I said bronze nose then. We do like a bronze nose as well, but we like a blush nose. No, I like putting it on the back of my hand better because I feel like I get more. I don't know, I feel like it evenly spreads out. Okay, so now we've put that on, we can move on to our normal blush. So we're gonna put this on. This is in the pink, high pigmented blusher, £1. It's what it looks like. It's very pink, but pink blushes are very in right now. So I'm just gonna tap this on. And I'm just gonna literally, it will stick more as well because I've literally just put that cream blush on. I'm not gonna put too much of this on because it literally sticks to the skin so easily. I'm just gonna tap a little bit on, and that's how much we're using. We're not putting any more on than that. So let me get my powder brush and wait, bronzer brush first, and then we'll powder it. So it like fades in a little bit easier. Come on, powder brush and just like tap that in. Because it does look a bit scary at first, I'm not gonna lie, so just be careful with it. Highlighters, I don't have any new highlighters from Primark. I think they still sell this one. This is the Gold Digger one. I think I'm too pale for this right now, so I'm going to stick to my Fantastic highlighter. I'm pretty sure they still do this, but like obviously this is the Christmas collection from years ago. I just feel like I still want to use a Primark highlighter. I don't want to cheat too much, but let me show you this. In fact, this is new as well. This is the Refreshing Setting Spray. The first time I use this, you can't use a lot of it. It will wet your face. Like, it's crazy. Like, let me show you what I mean. So I'm going to take it off and just... And that is all I will use. Literally, oh my god, my eyeshadow. Literally, that's all I'll use because it is so wet. I drenched myself in it and it did not dry down. I was just having a shiny face, my eyeshadow was shiny. I was like, this is just not a good day for me. I'm just gonna put a little bit of that highlight on. Not too much. Because I don't really like a super highlighted skin these days. It's got a little bit out of fashion on it. We're moving on to brows. If you already know what I'm gonna use, get, like, this brow product is the best. I'm sorry. I just love it. You need to have it in your life. If you don't, what are you doing? This is the Brow Sketch in dark brown. I also like this shade brown, but this is the one that I've got. This is the only shade that was in stock. If you see this brow pencil, run. Honestly, it is the nicest consistency. And £2. £2. Can you really go wrong for £2? I don't think so. The thing is, obviously, like, it is a little tiny micro pencil, like tiny, so just be careful of it. Don't like run it up too much, I will snap, so I only put up a little bit. And I'm very delicate with it, and I just fill it in very softly. It's like a nice consistency, because you can see the difference. It's very natural, but makes your eyebrows look thicker and fuller and like almost just like tinted. It's a nice consistency where it's not ridiculously pigmented. You don't want your brow products to be too pigmented, because it'll just look heavy. You want it to be like a little bit more waxy, so you want that pigment there, but you still want like a bit of waxiness to your pencils, because if not, it just looks like a block brow. And I don't know if block brows are coming back in, but I think like thin brows will come back in, and I'll be like, oh no. I think they are coming back in though, very slowly. There's nothing wrong with the thin brow, it hasn't got me yet. This is an oldie but a goodie as well. It's a Toast Lip Liner. No, this is their Toffee Lip Liner, sorry. This is old but good, and I just love it, okay. I haven't found one that I look like as much as this one. I want like a nudie pink liner. Not a pink, a nudie pink. So if you've got any recommendations from Primark, let me know. I covered everything but the middle of my lip basically. This earring is itching me so much. It keeps dangling on this part of my ear. Is there matte lipstick in the shade Thrill Seeker? Oh, this is not the one I wanted. I want a naked. Let me just put this on first. Actually, actually, yeah, I like this one. Normally, you know, I love Naked. It's fantastic. This is kind of like maquillage. Maybe that's why I like it. And I'm very pale, I don't like this. But now I like it today. Very pigmented, very matte. Just warn you guys. I think these are like £2.50. Right. And a spray to finish. I actually keep this quite far away when I spray it as well because oh my god, it's... When I say it's wet. As we're done, this is the full face of Primark makeup. If there's any bits from Primark that I haven't tried and you love, let me know in the comments because I'm always up for a good bargain. And if it's in stock, because you know what Primark's like. Thank you guys for watching to the end and I shall see you guys in my next one. Oh my god, my teeth look so white. We like this lipstick. This lipstick's very nice, like... I don't have to get my teeth whitened. They're just white.
Thank you, Lord, for all you do for me, for all you've done for me, for how you love